Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Last week, I needed to get my button gear for the holidays. Now here we are 1 week later, and I am officially done. Dropped off the last package at America Postal after my dinner at Caliente last night, and it feels good. Hey, here's another linguistic OMG fact for you today. The shortest English words that contain the letters A, B, C, D, E, and F are feedback and boldface. I mean, seriously, who is paid to think this stuff up? Anyhow, we do have some news, so shall we? An Anne Arundel County police corporal has been charged with second-degree assault nearly 8 months after a Hagerstown woman alleged that she was attacked at a softball tailgate outside of a Hilton hotel on May 25th. Court records show Corporal Kara Parks and a relative, Tracy Parks, were each charged Monday after the woman, Juliana Frischkorn, swore out a statement with a Washington County court commissioner. Frischkorn alleges that she was trying to take her service dog to a designated dog waste area when she encountered a large tailgate group. Tensions escalated, and after the Hagerstown police reportedly left, she was surrounded and assaulted, suffering injuries that required an ambulance. She says that her dog is also no longer able to perform the service for which it was trained. The Anne Arundel County Police Department said Parks was off duty at the time and not in uniform, and has been suspended with pay pending an internal affairs investigation. Now, the union representing the county officers said it believes that the allegations stem from a misunderstanding and expects that the matter will be resolved very quickly once it moves through the court system. Well, if you saw a bunch of delegates and senators running around town yesterday, relax. They're not here for long. They're leaving again, but only to return in January. However, Maryland lawmakers did hold a brief special session in Annapolis yesterday with 3 big headlines, all in about the time that it takes to find a parking spot near Church Circle. Delegates elected Delegate Joseline Pena-Melnick as the new Speaker of the Maryland House of Delegates, with Pena-Melnick highlighting her immigrant background and pledging to lead with fairness while facing budget challenges. They overwhelmingly overrode Governor Wes Moore's vetoes of 3 climate and energy-focused bills, including measures tied to creating an energy planning office, studying data centers, and assessing the cost of climate change for Maryland. And finally, they nullified Moore's veto of the reparations study bill, a priority for the Legislative Black Caucus, setting up a formal structured examination of lasting harms of slavery and state-sanctioned discrimination, despite sharp debate over the cost, scope, and the governor's argument that the state must prioritize immediate needs. The Anne Arundel County professional firefighters made a pretty memorable stop last week at Cape St. Clair Elementary School in Arnold, trading fire engines for motorcycles and turnout gear for Santa hats, while delivering new winter coats, hats, and gloves to students in need. The effort was organized with District 5 Councilwoman Amanda Fiedler and school leaders, turning a straightforward coat distribution into a full-on holiday surprise for the kids. They unwrapped their gear on the spot. The visit is part of the firefighters' annual Coats for Kids Santa Run, which was launched in 2019 to help make sure that children across the county have warm clothing throughout the winter. With past stops at multiple elementary schools countywide, I say good on our firefighters. And if you're looking for something a little bit lighter, Galway Bay Irish Pub here in Annapolis is celebrating a win that is very important to anyone who takes their Guinness seriously, which is pretty much anyone who orders one. Lead bartender Seamus Galway was named the champion of the Guinness Perfect Pint competition held at the Guinness Open Gate Brewery in Baltimore, and they would be the experts. Topping a regional field where competitors were judged on technique, timing, and presentation, Galway Bay wasn't the only local pub represented. Bartenders also poured on behalf of sister spots Killarney House and Brian Baru. So yes, this was basically the Irish pub version of the Olympics, only with better hats and more foam. The pub is inviting folks to stop in, congratulate the champ, and enjoy a proper 2-part pour. This weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to be getting poked. Well, not really. We're going to be chatting with Brittany DeVick, who is with West Annapolis Acupuncture. And that's pretty interesting, and that's going to drop at noon on Saturday. And by now, you do know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It is free. It comes to your inbox every night at 7 p.m., and it'll keep you up to speed on all of the top local news stories. Plus, it's paywall free, and I'm dropping a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you. We'd also like to thank our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Mac Medics, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight because we have your Eye on Annapolis local weather coming up with George Young, and Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with Annapolis After Dark. All that's coming up for you in just a bit, so stick around.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple authorized sales and service, and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Wednesday, December 17th. Yesterday was a step in the right direction, even though it was still cold out across the Annapolis region, and what has been a very cold first half of December, so far in which the thermometer has yet to hit 50 degrees the entire month, and we're running more than 8 degrees below average to date. But that might all change today and will almost definitely change tomorrow, as temperatures are expected to finally jump up a bit, with a couple of additional chances at hitting 50-plus degrees coming both Friday and Sunday as temps finally start to balance out. On the whole, look for mixed skies today with highs near 50 degrees, with plenty of sunshine expected tomorrow, especially in the AM hours, as temps should climb into the mid-50s or so, but clouds will be on the increase, and rain is expected late in the day tomorrow and the nighttime hours as a front moves in from the west, which will probably bring very gusty winds to the region Friday morning, with a chance of some ongoing rain Friday AM as well, as temps top out Friday in the upper 40s to maybe lower 50s. As for the weekend, the expectation is for plenty of sunshine, with high temps in the mid-40s Saturday and low 50s or so again on Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
Looking for a holiday tradition that doesn't require bundling everybody out of the car? Pile the family, friends, and even the dog into the car and head to Lights on the Bay at Sandy Point State Park. From November 23rd through January 1st, the Chesapeake Bay shoreline turns into a 2-mile drive-through wonderland with more than 70 sparkling light displays and a scavenger hunt to keep the kids busy between wows. It's open every night, including holidays, so you can make it your go-to plan after dinner, after shopping, or after you finally untangle those lights at home. Best of all, every ticket benefits the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, helping care for animals in need all year long. Skip the wait at the gate. Get your tickets in advance at lightsonthebaymd.org. That's lightsonthebaymd.org. The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, December 17th through Sunday, December 21st. Find the full daily Annapolis music schedule on the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz and all 3 websites. We update with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. Live music for today, Wednesday. Start with Happy Hour with Michael Waskey at Middleton Tavern. George from George Jano and the Fields will be at Santa Joe's on West Street. Mr. VCR with special guest Tommy Coster will be at 49 West. And down at North Beach, the Highland Brothers will be at Catch 22. Thursday is the third and final week of Midnight Madness. Shopping local in downtown Annapolis as the stores stay open until 11 p.m. this week instead of midnight. This is also known as the 11th hour. This week, we have Baby Alpacas, Carolers, Dance Centers, the Sons of the Severn, Michael K. at Middleton Tavern, Michael Waskey at Blanco Flor, and Guava Jelly on West Street, Compass Rose Theater at Maryland Inn, DJ DZ at Parley Room, and many more. Be sure to check out the Christmas Green section of the Annapolis Streaming and Annapolis Music web pages, linking to the page on BeeprBuzz with the complete Midnight Madness schedule each week. Also on Thursday, Joe Hickey will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. Rickshaw Lizard will be at Dark Horse. And under my other things to do listed at the bottom of each day, Bob Quinlan will be hosting open mic at Copper Creek in Severna Park. Weekend music. The Annapolis Holiday Market kicks off on Friday. It starts at 11 a.m. and it will have a holiday DJ, the Magnificent Brass Band, Naptown Sings and Plays, and many more. Then head to Happy Hour with Dana B at Blackwall Hitch. Freshly Squeezed Acoustic Trio will be at Old Stein Inn's German Christmas Market. That's down at the end of Edgewater near Mayo. Also in Edgewater, the Highland Brothers will be at the Green Turtle, and just 5 minutes away, Johnny Paulus will be at Waterman's Tavern. The Shore Thing returns to Romulo's in Severna Park. Brent Austin Dunn will be at Reynolds Tavern playing some holiday tunes. Faith and the Faithful will be at Annapolis Market House. Rickshaw Lizard will be at Santa Joe's on West Street. And over on the shore, Michael Waskey will be at Bridges Friday night. Saturday, get those kiddos up and get them over to Ram's Head on stage for the return of Squirrel Holiday Matinee Party. This is an annual event, which is fun for the whole family. Then head over to the Holiday Market. Music on Saturday will be the Songbird Collective, Christy Allen, and many more. Richard Hayward will be at Neptune's down in North Beach. Tim Atkinson will be at O'Loughlin's in Arnold. Stefan Ure is back, and he will be at Ram's Head Tavern. Dean Rosenthal with Leslie Weber and more will be at 49 West. And Bond and Bentley will be at Dark Horse. Then head over to Trio Sonic at Blackwall Hitch. Over in the Riva side of Annapolis, Dave Nolte will be solo at La Sierra. And up in Crownsville, Scott Voorhees and the Beatless will be at Ramshead Roadhouse. The Tommy McGee Band will be rocking Malloy's up in the Crofton, Gambrels area. And in Severna Park, Old Uncle Bill will be at Pattaya Mexican Restaurant. Crispy and Cortese will be at Szechuan Inn. And the Loose Cannons will be at Brian Baru. Up in Hanover, Mike Sharp Trio will be at Live Casino. Sunday Fun Day. Carly Winter returns to Annapolis Market House. And the last day of the holiday market in downtown Annapolis will bring music by Pretty Music Academy and more. And then end the weekend at Santa Joe's on West Street with West Street Revival. This weekend's theme will be Peace, Love, Joy, and Christmas. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.